Welcome back again, folks. I'm in my M53 or on Malenkova. It's a tier 10 game. Yay. Giant Death Cannon already. Alright, it's not a T92, but really I'm liking this guy. Actually, the M41's the best of the American artilleries I've played so far, but this guy is a very, very close second. The little pseudo turret here is very useful for helping aim without disrupting your aim too entirely. Anyway, standard match on Malenkova. Hopefully that means people will be moving up to guard the hill. Because the other M53 does not trust the team to actually do so. He's moving off towards shooting the B1 area, but I'm going to sit here and look actually for enemy artillery. I've started loading a premium shell and hoping to spot an artillery tracer early in the game so I can drop a 8-inch shell on one of my counterparts, because I think that will greatly simplify my team's task. It also means, of course, I'm hunting targets early on. Now, if you look at the mini-map right now, you'll see there's an M48 Patton rushing into H1. He's going to be a very difficult pain in the rear for my team. And oh, look, there went an artillery round. So I'm going to aim carefully where I think it came from. And fire. Didn't quite go exactly where I wanted to, and as a result, my opponent, I did actually graze him. My opponent gets to live to fight another day. But with any luck, I did some damage to him that will make him less efficient as a fighting platform. So now, of course, the M48 Patton, he's over there. He's probably spotting most of the team. In fact, most of the team is actually moving away from the base and towards the hill. So I'm going to load and see if I can hit this M48 in the face with a high explosive shell. Because being a medium tank, he's not very resilient. There's actually two M48s in this game. But of course, he's not showing up either. So I just say to myself, all right, well, if I'm the M48 I was trying to spot, where would I hide? I'd hide in this bush right here. Well, he might have been in there. But I did not get a one shot, so I'm really not sure. But I maneuver anyways, just in case that artillery that I smacked earlier is now looking for me because, you know, payback. You know, turnabout's fair play and all that, payback. And now I'm just sort of hoping that something will pop up in a spot where I can shoot at it. Aha! Medium tank spotted climbing the hill. It's a T-54E1, very nasty autoloader. Someone just got a big hit on him, and one of the artillery is taking shots. So I'm still right there, Mr. T-54E1. No, that's moving. Oh, got him anyways. 720 damage, very nice hit. Wasn't a one shot. It ran to his track, so it didn't get a true penetrating hit. But that didn't feel none too good to it for a T-54E1. All right, this light tank's doing a funny little push right here, and oh, there's an M48 Patton. There's the other one. So they're clearly trying to spot and maybe get sneaky shots in that IS-8 right there. Oh, never mind. He just got blown away by the AMX. I'm assuming he took an artillery hit too. Well, these two are a big problem. So I got to try and do something about it. So I'm going to load and try and pre-aim so that the moment they crest this little ridge, I can blast them. Something like that. Heck yeah! That was a penetrating hit. And now I'm backing away. You can see I actually had to shoot over that Waffenträger to actually score the hit. The M48 is not happy at all. The Waffenträger is laughing because he actually watched the shell arc over him in order to go and clobber that M48. There's actually an astonishingly tiny target area I could hit right there. I was very fortunate to score that hit. And as you can see, he got taken out a few seconds later because I tracked him when I hit him, and so I was able to blow him up. All right. Well, that makes me feel pretty good. I know I just contributed a big hit to my team, and oh yeah, there's another light tank here, but he's being smart and staying below the Patton because he's realized now that there's some sort of sharpshooting artillery up here who was aimed at this spot. Oh, an STI or ST1 or something. Anyways, he's a nice big pool of hit points to shoot at, so we're just going to try and get a good shot on him here. Hold still, please. Yeah, direct hit. So that probably didn't feel none too good either. And for my team, that I hit the STI so they know that he's a lessened threat while I maneuver once again to try and position myself for another attack. Oh, there he is again. We can check out how much abuse he's taken. Yeah, he took a lot of abuse. So I'm just going to start lining up on him. We know there's a bunch of enemy tanks down here. And then M48 is still down in H1, being a bother. Okay, STI is out. So when that STI goes down, I decide to turn my attention to the M48. Because, you know, it'd be kind of hilarious if I get clobber both M48s in this game. But this guy's in a really good spot. I know the green line here showing up as green, but he's actually in an artillery shadow right now. Take a shot anyways. Very, very tough shot right there. Just very, it's not a full artillery shadow. I could theoretically still hit him. So I move around again to dodge potential artillery fire, and I continue focusing on this M48. Because it's pretty clear my team at this point is on the upswing. So I'm just trying to help drive off this one threat to the flank. Because that Waffenträger is all by himself. And oh, now there's 2 enemy tanks chasing him. At least the IS-8 has already taken some serious damage. Well, maybe we can get him too. Here, have a shot. Oh, just missed him. Yeah, it's the great frustration of artillery, and I really should have been moving before this, is that no matter how carefully you aim, you can still miss unless your gun barrel's basically touching the other tank, which is definitely not how artillery prefers to be used. And I can see now that all the artilleries are focusing on this IS-8 and this M48 because they're just really, really dangerous down there, and there's only one tank facing off with them, so we got to help keep him alive by keeping the fire hot, essentially. Yeah, there's a shot from the M53. Here comes my shot.
That was close.
And I get a graze. That's always good. So I'm using the premium ammunition, trying to get a larger blast area, so I'll have a better chance of actually doing damage to them. Looks like the M48 is trying to bug out. He's realized that his base is in lots of danger. But the IS-8 has decided to charge the Waffenträger. Waffenträger's having none of it. And the bat chat already gets him. Alright. After completing the bat chat, I turn my attention towards what little is left of the enemy team. As I load up my last premium shell. It could be a very expensive shot. Low health 57 versus full health Waffenträger. I will take on the Waffenträger every single time if possible. Thank you. I'm not getting a very good aim shot here. Oh, well, he just lost a bunch of health. We try and shoot ahead of him, but he slams himself into cover before the shot can arrive. Oh well, we'll load high explosive and hope that a new target presents itself. Alright, Waffenträger is there. About to be flanked by T-57. T-57 takes that he has to take to start putting rounds in the Waffenträger, who's going to try and get away. I'm hoping I can get a shot. Reload in time to get a shot off. Other artillery are all firing desperately at him. Nope. He dies just as I'm about to finish reloading. But still, that was that. Good game. And good night.